In this video, we tour the coffee plantation and visit the beautiful but soggy rice fields of the UNESCO World Heritage, Jatiluwih.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning. I'm Olya.
I'm Bryce.
Day 2 at Jatiluwih Rice Terraces.
Yeah, we woke up this morning in our lovely little room, the Batukaru Coffee Estate.
It's on top of a volcano, and there's like coffee plants all around us.
So we're basically surrounded by coffee. It's amazing.
And it's like an open room, kind of glamping type situation. And right now it's drizzling rain.
It is, but we're about to go get some breakfast. It's the way they do it here. It's no menu. You just sit down and they bring you a bunch of stuff. So we'll see what we get.
Yep. Okay, we made it to breakfast at Batukaru.
Everything here has been super fresh.
Yeah, it's farm to table. So everything that we're eating is what they grow here and what they picked off the tree. So we've got, what you got there?
Dragon fruit, watermelon, pineapple, and some kind of a dragon fruit sauce, it seems.
And then we got some
Eggs, home-baked bread, crepe with banana, crepe with coconut,
that's cassava crepes. Those are gluten-free.
strawberry jam, brown sugar, watermelon juice.
Watermelon juice I want to try. It's like a lot of places here, they just grind up watermelon. Delicious.
And coffee. It's
Coffee.
gone already.
They had oat milk here. I have latte with oat milk. So it's fully vegetarian. So they do serve eggs, but they do have gluten-free options. Coffee is delicious. By the way, this is a coffee farm.
We're gonna go check out where the coffee's made.
Yep.
Well, or grown. Fortunately, we're out of season for harvesting, etc. But we can go check out the plants.
When's the harvest?
I think he said May to August.
Yeah, summertime if you want to check out the actual working farm. Right now it's pretty mellow.
Is it summertime here, or is that?
Yeah.
We're in the southern hemisphere, aren't we?
I don't think so. Oh my God. Stand by. ... We don't know where we are, what we're doing, or what we're eating. Yeah, sorry. I don't think this is southern hemisphere.
Yes, it is.
I don't think
It's
so.
only just, but it is.
Does the water swish the other way?
haven't noticed.
I think you're wrong. So anyway, I'm gonna dig in.
Yeah,
What do you
see? Looking at the map here. Here's the equator.
Well, you've heard it here first. We're in southern hemisphere, and we're gonna go flush the water down the toilet, see which way it goes.
And
And
they
I'm not
harvest
kidding.
harvest the coffee in winter.
In their winter. Okay.
So, not that it probably is much different here, since we're a degree or two below the equator
All right. Well, we gotta quit playing with our food and try something.
before it gets cold.
Yeah. I mean, eggs especially. Hate cold eggs.
Strawberry jam.
Fresh baked bread. Tried this banana crepe. Banana with coconut shreds, sesame seeds. Tiny little thing filled with coconut shreds, I think. Oh, I actually really like this. This coconut doesn't taste like coconut.
Yeah.
The fresh coconut is not very coconutty.
All done.
Hold on. Cleaned it up.
Yeah, we did.
I'm done eating. This was my last supper. I'm not eating ever again.
Until later today.
I can't do it anymore. I just don't eat this much ever. I've been eating 3 meals every meal. So
2 meals a day, 3 meals per meal.
I know, seriously, I'm done. So here we go. You ready?
Yep.
The animals of Batukaru Coffee Estate. This is Lily. This is Chubby. And there's more of them. 3 more cats, 1 more dog. Well, it seems like someone's coming with us, maybe. Are you coming? Yes, he is. This is our room. I'm going to see if there's some coffee plants. That's all coffee up this kind of a steep hillside.
Yeah, all of this stuff around here seems like a real chore. I mean, harvesting the rice in the rice terraces seems like a lot of effort.
Yeah.
Picking coffee cherries off of a coffee tree also seems like a lot of manual labor.
Yeah, it does. It's like, imagine like lugging that up and down the hill, and then you got to dry it and do whatever else you do with it.
Yeah, we're stealing.
We're just stealing 1 bean. Put it on my tab. Let's see what it is. Ooh.
Well, apparently it's way too early. Stealing 2. I mean, I think this is when they're ripe. They turn red. I'm not sure why there'd be a ripe one on here still, but yeah, there's the bean.
The world's happiest dog. My goodness. I have never in my life seen a dog that happy. What do you think? Huh? You're so silly.
If paying for coffee at breakfast at a coffee plantation wasn't enough of an insult, then the rain surely was. But we suited up and braved the rain. Nestled in Tabanan, Bali, Jatiluwih rice terrace unfolds over 600 hectares, showcasing the marvels of Bali's Subak irrigation system. Recognized as UNESCO cultural landscape, Jatiluwih is a testament to the profound intertwining of cultural and natural elements.
Jatiluwih rice fields.
Yes. It's a bit moist here.
We blew it a little bit. Yesterday was sunny, and we caught
Sunny-ish.
Well, we caught a beautiful sunset that we could have caught here.
We did.
Today is a little soggy.
Yes.
But truth be told, I'm having a little better time today because we're not being attacked by everyone, and it's a little mellow.
There's basically 0 tourists here.
Yeah,
So,
we are it.
yeah.
So we are in Jatiluwih. I'm gonna step back and show you.
Yeah, it's certainly underdeveloped compared to a lot of the other places in Bali, but
Significantly underdeveloped.
so I don't know. It kind of seems like they're trying to keep it that way.
It does, and obviously, you know, I do you blame them? Like, look at that. It's just, it really is amazingly beautiful. Probably one of the most beautiful places I've ever seen.
Yeah, it's pretty stunning.
What we've read, it said that like they tried to keep the tourism locally run, and they had some sort of a tourism project going on, but then it failed to attract visitors. And it seems like it's still at that point. There's really not that many people here, and there should be.
Yeah.
But the only thing I'm going to say is that they just really haven't quite figured out the tourism, and I think that's why it's failing, because they're just like very aggressive with their fees to everything. You need cash to get into anything and everything. And instead of like doing it like they do it in Ubud, where they have a bunch of warungs and little sarong shops where people spend tons of money, here they just want to charge you a fee up front, and then nobody kind of puts people off from even coming. I know it's a nominal fee, but it is just like a nuisance. So anyway, we can't walk around with a phone out. So this is all you're gonna get from us. We found shelter.
Found some shelter.
Here.
We're just getting drenched out here. Luckily, we've got our $6 rain gear we bought for scootering in.
The name Jatiluwih derives from the words Jati and Lui, signifying true and good. This aptly captures the essence of Jatiluwih as a place of undeniable beauty. Jatiluwih produces 3 distinct types of rice: white, brown, and black.
Here we are, trying to be our own tour guides, figure out what is going on here. We saw a field back up the way that had a bunch of rice that was harvested but was still on the stalk, laid down in perfectly neat rows. And then we came upon this, which looks like it's the next step in that process. This is like the nursery for the baby rice plants. Here's some rice that seems like it's ready to be harvested. Just fields of it out here.
Should you come to Bali in the wet season? Still yes. Wow, look at this.
This is cool.
Ooh, that's the volcano, Batukaru. Little temple.
We almost didn't come down this route, but good thing we did. The orange route.
Orange route? Yeah, there's a bunch of like walking trails through here. We've been walking for a good 2 hours now, I think. This is some jungle trekking now, crossing the river. Looks like a real jungle coming up here. It's a little steeper than anticipated, but I guess terraced rice fields, right? What goes down must come up.
Had to take a little breather. We just hiked up the hill, 1,000 steps, walk in our plastic gear, like we're boxers cutting weight right now.
Hope it's working. Definitely a bad hair day today.
I mean, get used to it, I think.
So the $6 rain gear.
Got the fatal flaw of the $6 rain gear, blown out crotch.
At least we know whose pants are whose now. Wow. I guess we don't know whose pants are whose. This is BS. This is the first day we've worn them. What is this?
Just added to the sea of plastic.
Seriously, this is complete BS. It's like a thick
Trash
thick
bag?
plastic. I mean, it's a thick, it's super thick plastic. I don't even know how this happened. That's going to be a real buzzkill for scooting in.
Yeah. I mean, I'm going to be better off not wearing pants. These are just going to fill up with water.
I know. I'm tempted to just put my bathing suit on. I think nothing stops this water from penetrating. Like we've tried. We have $100 rain jackets. We have $6 rain jackets. But I don't know. I think so far the best footwear was barefoot. And best clothing, I would say, is probably bathing suit.
We packed up our mics and headed back. It was still raining. I don't think we even scratched the surface of the hiking trail system, and we spent a solid full day walking. Jatiluwih was beautiful, especially in the rain, and especially without anyone around, but it did lack facilities, and we did leave feeling a bit unwelcomed. We were good and wet, and it was time to pack up the scooter and hit the road.
Hello everybody, we've changed rooms. We're no longer in Jatiluwih, we've actually changed towns. We were going to stay in Jatiluwih for 2 nights, but ended up actually leaving prematurely. We just got kind of vibed out, and it was raining very heavily. I do just have to say a couple of words as to kind of why we left. I know I don't want to be completely negative here, but I feel like unless I say something, unless I like send a message into the ether, there is zero chance that anything will ever be different there. And there's some wise men have said that you can tell a nation by the way they treat their animals. And that's kind of the vibe we experienced in Jatiluwih, unfortunately. In Ubud, which is where we had been staying, there's a lot of street dogs, and they're all pretty well fed, and people take care of them, and people are really friendly to tourists, they're friendly to animals. And then as soon as we arrived in Jatiluwih, we kind of started noticing a lot of stray dogs that are very skittish. They were angry, they were fearful. We've been driving around with dog food in our motorcycle, and so we've been trying to feed these dogs, and none of them would come near us. And we kind of quickly learned as to why that is, and people were just not very friendly to us. And the last straw that kind of broke the camel's back was when we were trying to feed a little stray dog. It took us 2 days to try to find this little, poor puppy, and a lady came out of a restaurant to basically, completely unprovoked, came up to us. We were on the street, and she walked out of a restaurant in the rain to tell us, hey, why are you feeding this dog? Are you going to eat at my restaurant or not? If you're not eating at my restaurant, you need to leave this area. And we weren't even anywhere near her restaurant. So the vibe that we got from Jatiluwih was that people it seemed like they just wanted our money, and preferably if we didn't stay. Everywhere we went, everybody just kind of harassed us for money. And it really did show, because there were no tourists there. And it's the most beautiful place I've ever seen in my life. So something was amiss, and I just want to send a message to the people of Jatiluwih that if they maybe embrace this Balinese spirit of being kind, I know you've got it. So a lot of the people there were nice. It's just that a few bad seeds kind of chased us out of there. I just want to send the message, especially towards like the animal welfare. It was just kind of gut-wrenching to see. And it's not just dogs, there were cows that were tied up with very short chains. And if the Indonesian government could just sort of clean up the animal welfare a little more and, like I said, embrace the Balinese spirit, we'd come back to Jatiluwih. But as it stands, we're no longer there. We spent the night. Jatiluwih is beautiful. Would I go back? Not the way it is, no. So thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next one.